The world watched in disbelief as diplomacy crumbled between former US President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. What began as an attempt to broker peace in war-torn Ukraine devolved into a public spectacle of discord and animosity. A failed meeting at the White House in February 2025 laid bare the deep chasm separating the two leaders. Trump, true to his unpredictable style, launched into accusations. He painted Zelensky as ungrateful for American support and criticized Zelensky's handling of the war, pushing for a swift resolution over continued resistance. Zelensky, for his part, found himself defending his leadership on the world stage. While expressing gratitude for US aid, he refused to bow to pressure. He insisted on Ukrainian autonomy in determining the terms of peace. The Ukrainian leader stressed the need for robust security guarantees, citing Russia's history of broken promises. The collapse of this meeting had immediate and far-reaching consequences. It signaled the end of any pretense of a unified front against Russia's aggression. This breakdown also fueled anxieties about America's commitment to its allies. The meeting epitomized the challenges of navigating international relations in an era of renewed great power competition. Donald Trump's approach to diplomacy has been anything but conventional. Throughout his presidency, both in his first term and during his return to office, Trump has shown a penchant for unorthodox tactics and a disdain for traditional diplomatic norms. His interactions with Zelensky offer a prime example of this approach in action. Central to Trump's strategy is a transactional view of international relations. He approaches negotiations like business deals, seeking immediate, tangible gains. In the case of Ukraine, this translated into a controversial proposal to acquire half of the country's vast mineral wealth in exchange for US support. This proposal, widely seen as opportunistic and insensitive to Ukraine's precarious position, was swiftly rejected by Zelensky. Trump's diplomatic style also relies heavily on personal relationships and the art of the deal. He believes that building rapport with autocratic leaders, such as Russian President Vladimir Putin, is the key to unlocking diplomatic breakthroughs. However, this approach often comes across as prioritizing personal connections over upholding democratic values and supporting democratic allies. Trump's actions have drawn criticism from both sides of the political aisle. Critics argue that his transactional approach undermines America's moral standing in the world and emboldens authoritarian leaders. They also point to the lack of transparency and disregard for multilateralism as hallmarks of his foreign policy. Vedic astrology, a system of celestial divination with roots in ancient India, offers a unique perspective on human affairs, including the complexities of international relations. This intricate system is based on the Sidereal Zodiac, which aligns with the actual constellations in the night sky, unlike the tropical zodiac used in Western astrology. In Vedic astrology, the positions of celestial bodies at the time of an event, such as the start of a diplomatic mission or a meeting between world leaders, are believed to influence its outcome. Each planet is associated with specific energies and influences. For instance, Mars is linked with aggression and conflict, while Venus represents diplomacy and harmony. The analysis of planetary placements in the birth charts of individuals and countries can provide insights into their motivations, strengths, and weaknesses. While Vedic astrology can offer intriguing perspectives, it is crucial to approach such interpretations with a healthy dose of skepticism. Astrology, whether Vedic or Western, should not be mistaken for a predictive science. It does not offer concrete answers or guaranteed outcomes. Rather, it provides a framework for understanding the interplay of cosmic energies and their potential influence on human behavior. The breakdown in diplomacy between Trump and Zelensky serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of international order in the 21st century. It underscores the dangers of transactional diplomacy, the erosion of trust between nations, and the resurgence of great power competition. As the world grapples with these challenges, it is imperative to reflect on the broader implications of such diplomatic failures. One concerning trend is the decline of multilateralism and the rise of unilateral action. When powerful nations prioritize their narrow interests over collective action, it undermines the very institutions designed to maintain peace and stability. Moreover, the erosion of trust between nations has made it increasingly difficult to find common ground on pressing global issues. From climate change to nuclear proliferation, the lack of cooperation and dialogue poses significant threats to global security and prosperity. The path forward requires a renewed commitment to diplomacy, dialogue, and the pursuit of common ground. This includes strengthening international institutions, upholding democratic values, and fostering greater understanding between cultures. In an increasingly interconnected world, the stakes have never been higher for effective diplomacy and responsible global leadership.